fractions. It is derived from the Latin word fractio, meaning broken. Given an object, we can divide it into two equal parts, or we can break it into two equal parts, and what you have there are halves. Given one piece, one object, we can break it into three equal parts, and what you have there are the thirds. The word fraction is derived from the word fractio, meaning broken. And by the way, when your arm is broken, when your arm bone is broken, we say that your arm is fractured. We can also see that in a line segment. So given a line segment with length 1, we can divide it into two equal parts, and what we have there are the halves. Or we can divide it into three equal parts, and what we have there are the thirds. Pay attention to how I spell out these fractions and how I read them. So this one, you read it as 2/3. And when you write it out in English language, you will write 2 and then hyphen thirds, or 2/3. This one is 5/6. 5 hyphen 6. Or 5/6, or 5 divided by 6. This one is 9 hyphen tenths, or 9/10, or 9 divided by 10. So when you have something like 1/6, you read it as 1/6. 1/6. When you have something like 5/6, so that is 5 hyphen and then 6. So when you have 1/6, because it is only one, it is singular, it's 1/6. When you have 5/6, it's more than one, so you say it as 5/6. And I wish to apologize for this one. So this one is 4 1/10. It's not 4 1/10, it's 4 1/10. 3/4. 3 is our numerator, 4 is our denominator, and together we call them terms. Proper fraction. It is a fraction when the numerator is less than the denominator. So 3/4 is a proper fraction. Improper fraction. It is a fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator. Mixed number is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. Proper fractions. 5/7 is a proper fraction, and so with 7/12. Improper fractions. 8/5. 10/3. Mixed number, 3 5/7. 10 1/2. 3 5/7 is the same as 3 plus 5/7. 10 1/2 is the same as 10 plus 1/2. Whole numbers can be written as fractions. For example, 5. 5 is the same as 25/5. It is also the same as 60/12. 6 is equal to 6/1, or 12 divided by 2. Fractions represent the number of equal parts of a whole. So given one piece, such as this, when you divide it into two equal parts, one piece is 1/2. When you are given a whole such as this, when you divide it into three equal parts, one piece is 1/3. Two pieces is 2/3. when you divide or when you break one piece into 4 equal parts, one piece is 1/4, but 3 pieces is 3/4. How to convert improper fraction to mixed number? Divide the numerator by the denominator. The quotient is the whole number. The remainder is the numerator. For example, 18/7. Let us practice long division, by the way. So 18/7, we can produce its mixed number form in this way. 18 divided by 7. So that's going to be 2. 2 times 7 is 14. You subtract 18 minus 14 is 4. So this is the whole number part of your mixed number. This is the numerator and this is the denominator. How about 205 divided by 61? Let us practice long division. (205) divided by 61 is the same as 3. That's the whole number part of your mixed number. This is the numerator and this is the denominator. So it is equal to 3 and 22/61. If you want to check if you produced the correct mixed number, all you have to do is go back, reverse the operations. So 7 times 2 is 14 plus 4 is 18. 61 times 3 is 183 plus 22, that's 205. That is how you check if the result of your division is correct. You go back to multiplication. Reduced fractions. A fraction is in reduced form, or sometimes they say simplified form or simplified terms. If the numerator and the denominator have no common factor. 121/77. How do we reduce this into simplified form or simple terms? Well, 121 is the same as 11 times 11. And 77 is equal to 7 times 11. 11 divided by 11 is 1. And so we are left with 11/7. How about 144/250? Well, obviously 2 is a common factor. Two divided by 2 is 1, and so we are left with 72/125. How about 164 divided by 300? 164 divided by 300 is the same as 4 times 41. Okay, so 4 times 41 is 164. Let's check it out. And 300 is the same as 4 times 75. 2 times 75 is 150. And then times 2 again, that's 300. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And so we are left with 41/75.